iScope Media. We are talking about another important topic, that is the challenges for Indian students to study abroad. And we know how much the COVID-19 has played a major role in this. The Indian students going abroad to study are adding to one of the largest groups of immigrants, which is estimated to be about 80 million Indian people at a very high rate. Well, there is a rapid increase in the rise of Indian students opting for higher education. The last 3 years, the growth of international students has outpaced domestic student growth by more than 6 times to reach a mark of 770,000 in 2019. Well, this number is expected to escalate by 2 times till 2024, reaching an approximate number of 1.8 million students. Well, studying abroad presents immense opportunities for Indian students, but they also bring challenges that influence their decision to study overseas. Some of the critical challenges faced by the students include homesickness, culture shock, and most importantly, the complex application process itself. Well, many students learn to cope with these challenges after reaching their study abroad destination and have spent a considerable amount of time in it. Here are the loopholes that can be addressed by proper counseling, making the student aware of the issues and offering solutions to overcome them. Now, here we have the first one, that is choosing the course and completing the complex application process. Well, the most critical area which an international student worries about is selecting the right course in the right university. Most students have the typical herd mentality and go for conventional courses rather than focusing on what they like to do or are good at doing. Now, second, we also have the financial worries. Studying abroad in a reputed industry also implies a high cost of education and living expenses also. Well, this is a constant source of worry among students. The journey of financing foreign education is a very tedious and complex process. From opening a bank account, enormous documentation work, and unavailability of forex facilities at ready disposal, the challenges add to the students' anxieties. Well, we know what anxiety holds in the student's life today. Well, there is an urgent need for one-stop platform to solve financial worries of the student. Now, here we go to the third one, that is the cross-cultural barriers. Studying in a different country among students from multicultural backgrounds and other countries also mean facing numerous cross-cultural barriers. Here we go to the next problem, that is the cross-cultural barriers. Studying in a different country among students with multicultural backgrounds and other countries also means facing numerous cross-cultural barriers. Food habits, clothing, language, entertainment, and lifestyle are many areas in which a student will need to adjust. And then we go to the fourth problem, that is issues related to homesickness and integration. Well, Indian students mostly come from very close-knit families. One of the most common problems these students face while studying abroad is homesickness and lack of home comforts. Though there will be persisting challenges when a student seeks to study abroad, one can conquer them by increasing student awareness, counseling, and connecting with the counselors at the right platform. Now, we know how much COVID-19 has played a major role in this problem. Well, here are the major issues. A significant transformation in the education industry has been observed during the last decade, as a large number of Indian students every year are flying foreign lands for earning international degrees and building careers in diverse sectors. Well, according to the statistic released by the Indian Ministry of External Affairs in 2019, around 753,000 Indian students are studying overseas, whereas the number was around 66,000 just a decade ago. India is now the second country after China as a source of international students across several global institutions. But these numbers might see a change in 2020 due to the sudden outbreak of COVID-19, popularly known as coronavirus. Well, traveling to foreign lands is the biggest challenge for everyone right now. Well, especially after this recent detected virus stated causing severe illness in humans and restricting them from socializing. Well, due to the unending uncertainty of the pandemic and the strict restrictions imposed in different countries, study abroad aspirants are in state of confusion in planning for their future goals. Many students this time have deferred their admission for January and February also next year. While many students are looking for alternatives to minimize the damage as much as possible. Some of the major reasons for the indecisiveness taking place among the several students' study abroad plans are visa rejection and class suspension due to the unavoidable lockdown restrictions imposed across the various countries. Well, most of the students are facing the challenge of their visa deadlines, going against the lockdown dates, along with financial strains of repaying education loans within the deadlines. Well, it is a difficult situation for the students who have already enrolled for courses abroad and are in their final year of studies with no certainty about when to complete their courses and get jobs. Well, besides all these qualms pertaining to this time, online classes have now become the new form of studying to maintain the social distancing for healthy safety. This is an advantage in a way, as this model of learning is enabling students to balance their time and learn according to their own suitable pace. Well, however, many students face a lot of challenges in attending online classes for not having computer access and uninterrupted Wi-Fi connections, which is limiting their studying and obstructing them from staying updated with the curriculum, especially in India. Striding with all these challenges, this new approach of studying online is the best way to continue and complete courses within the scheduled timeline. Well, physical attendance at colleges will eventually again set back. But before that happens, the education sector is all set to practice the innovative aspects of learning using the new age technology. Well, on the other hand, transfer programs at this time are also the most effective set of studies, offering students to pursue their desired courses by staying in India without bringing much differences to their planned future. Well, this was all about how the students have faced so much during the COVID-19 crisis and how there are a lot of student immigrants going to foreign areas just to pursue their education.